also all the audience watching. God's blessings to everyone. Yesterday we had a wonderful time. It was in upstate. Actually, it's in it's called Hartsdale, and I forgot the name already. So sorry. The White Plains. Right, yeah. So we took Westchester County. So we Guru Dilip Ji was inaugurating a yoga event as part of the 30-day celebration, also as part of the 8th International Day of Yoga. So we took Metro North. We traveled by train for 1 hour, myself and Guruji and Prem Das. So we arrived there, and then we met several people, including Deputy Consul General Varun Ji. He's the number 2 man in the Indian consulate in New York City. It covers about 8 states in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, etc. like that. So then we met some of the one assemblyman, senator, county executive. So Guruji led the yoga session, kicked off with certain breathing exercise, certain simple asanas. So the video has been posted, so you can see there were a couple hundred people or so, the Westchester Indian community there. Then the interesting thing was that I was in a rush to get back, and Deputy Consul General was returning back. Guruji was kind enough to arrange transportation for me to come with him. So I had a chance to ride with Deputy Consul General. I had a wonderful conversation with him, especially about yoga and how the Mysore Maharaja was instrumental in sending Vivekananda to America, the world parliament religion. And the Maharaja of Mysore was also instrumental in helping with Swami Boaji, and we shared a discussion about Swami Shivananda, because Consul General had spent some time in Burma. Swami Shivananda, after his medical degree, spent time in Burma, and then he had the spiritual awakening. Then he ended up in Himalayas, starting the Divine Life Society, which is now sharing yoga worldwide. There's Yogananda Swami Shivananda Center all around the world. Actually, Guruji was also part of Shivananda group. He was teaching classes in Kerala, I believe, and then very close association with Swami Shivananda and his successor Swami Chidananda, and then of course now Swami Yati Dharmananda, his disciple, who was in US a few years ago celebrating the 100th anniversary of Swami Chidananda. So wonderful discussion, spiritual life. So I told the consul that out of the 4 stages, now Balya, Yovana, Grahastha, now I'm in Vanaprastha stage. So now next is yes. So it was a nice, wonderful discussion. You'll be very supportive of what your community, all the activities here in the US. So we will look forward to many more celebrations now. Ambassador Seema, namaste, hello. Nice to see you.
Hello, great to see you too. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And then the last point is that we had discussion about the world yogasana sport in Guruji's efforts in making that an Olympic sport. We had 23 countries participating in the competition. We'll be announcing the winners. So he was very supportive. He asked me, what yogasana you do? I told him, out of the Ashtanga Yoga, 8 steps, I'm focusing on the last 2, Dhyana and Samadhi. I'm skipping the first 6. So we had a good laugh that, you start with yama, which is non-violence, don'ts, and then niyama, do's, and then asana, the posture, and then breathing, and controlling the senses. Then the last two steps is dhyana, where you focus on God contemplation, which is the purpose of life, is to journey toward God. Our earthly life is very limited, and no matter 100 years is only 36,500 days. So we have to make our presence count every day. We have to celebrate life, and then joy, and be a blessing, and not to hate anyone. That the true concept of yoga is Vasudeva Kutumbam, that we are one family, all under one God, worshipped by many names. So that was a very interesting discussion. So I joyful ride back to Manhattan. So thank you, Guruji, for that. Tomorrow, I think we after the Zoom meeting, 10 o'clock in the evening, we'll be going to Kazakhstan, Kazakh. So we continue to expand our the unity, friendship message wherever we go. We are beyond religion. We are part of the spirituality movement, really sharing that we are one community, and then we just have to we have to leave this world a better place than what we found. So thank you again, Guruji. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Three Shantis is for peace, Shanti is peace. Shanti for the body and the mind and the intellect, soul. So let's celebrate and yield back to Guruji.
Thank you, Rajbhai, for joining today. I know you have a celebration with your son, right?
Yeah, my son turned 36 on Wednesday, and then my twin